I'm the general counsel of KingSett Capital, and I effectively am involved in all of the corporate-related matters with the company. And the company is a very diverse and dynamic organization, and as a result, I find that I get involved in sort of the full gamut of activities at the company, from board matters to transactional matters to tax matters, litigation matters. It's really a different. It's a broad and really dynamic experience, as opposed to where I came from private practice, which was much more focused and centralized on a particular area of practice. I came from the corporate and securities practice, and I was working on public and private transactions for a variety of clients, with a particular focus on private equity and some real estate. And so I ended up working quite a bit with KingSett in private practice, and so I knew them and they knew me, and the transition happened seamlessly as a result from my perspective. So that's how I ended up where I am. The most important thing I've learned from my mentors is that success comes with hard work. That's something that I learned from actually my grandfather, who came to this country with not much except the few things in his pocket, and he managed to establish himself here and run a successful business and had a very happy life. And I was the beneficiary of some wonderful wisdom from him that really resonated with me in my life and in my career. And it really comes down to the fact that if you want something, you got to work hard for it, and success comes with hard work. I think that it's important to be very practical when you're an in-house lawyer. Not that being practical in private practice isn't important. It surely is. It's just that when you're working in a business and you have one client, which is the business, that client is looking for practical, real results and advice. And that's not something that's necessarily easy or intuitive to lawyers, because lawyers are, academic and intellectual by nature. And I think that that's something that I'm able to bring to the table at KingSett. I think I have a sort of practical, hands-on approach. I like to roll up the sleeves, so to speak, and get involved in business decisions and business projects, and try and come up with business solutions to help the company, but coming at it from the legal context and with the legal lens. So I think that that's a key success factor for anyone who's an in-house lawyer at any business. Well, we recently just raised a new fund at KingSett, which was a wonderful experience, which was a very, very much a team a team-based project. We involved all facets of the company in the endeavor. Our investments team was involved, our asset management team was involved, our finance and admin team was involved, I was involved, and those were the internal people that were involved. Externally, we had two sets of external legal counsel, we had external tax advisors, so it was very collaborative. And in many ways, I actually thought I was back in private practice for a bit, but it was very much a team experience and a team project. And I think what made it work really well, at least from our perspective internally, was everyone was committed to the business strategy and everyone was committed to execution. And I think that if you can have those two components in place, and you can couple those with people who can listen and people who are practical and involved, you're going to have a winning formula for success. So that worked well for us. Well, when I was in private practice, I was very much involved in the United Way campaign. Our firm was a large contributor and very active in the United Way campaign, and that was something that I was involved in as an associate, and it really did mean a lot to me. It was sort of a pay-it-forward type mentality. I've always felt like I've been very lucky, personally and certainly professionally, and I was able to achieve what I've achieved in life through a lot of help, and it's nice to know that I was involved in something and still continue to be involved in something that that helps others, and as I said, is paying it forward. And I think that's something I want to continue to do. I'd like to ensure that I instill those values in my kids as well, and I think it's something that's beneficial to everybody.